Which brings us
Okay.
to the talk we need to have, us three. Remember that conversation we had a week ago? Well, I got Brian right here. Um, not sure what exactly you want to tell him, but I do believe the sooner that we get with this, the better it will be, and we can take it slow
You
and
talking
just
about the
build it.
threesome? We were offering.
Well,
Huh?
We're doing detective work.
correct.
Wait, what?
Oh!
I'm fucking confused now. Why were you both surprised about that? I thought you guys had
Oh.
already talked or something.
Oh, I thought you were
No,
talking about White
no.
P there for a second.
No, me and Brian have talked. We're just waiting for you. You're like the last trifecta.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm still under the same shit I said last time. I want, someone to come in and run some detective shit and, do the in-depth shit, not just the fucking bullshit that's, get raiding somebody because they cross a road or some shit like that. I want people to investigate things, find the patterns, find who they're connected to. Well, actual detective work. So, you've done that a lot, Brian. And if you're willing to continue down that path, I don't think I want you in any sort of command role. I want you to, it would be the leading of the detective unit or detective certification, which would be run through us in the state. If you'd be interested in doing something like that.
I'm very interested. I wanted to understand your vision because that way when I do accept it, I'm adhering to the vision. I mean with anything, right? I want to make sure I get it before, taking on the responsibility.
Okay, so this is my vision. A fucking police investigative unit that doesn't make friends with fucking terrorists, okay? They arrest them and they do investigations on it like you have done. So you, pretty much.
I'm a big proponent of, here's my current perspective, and I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. I believe that every investigation starts small. Traffic stops inherently are investigations.
Sure.
If someone blasts you from a car, you shouldn't be crying that, oh my God, it was just a traffic stop. You should be asking the question, what was in the car that caused them to blast? And that the moment that that switch doesn't go in that direction, you are inherently not doing your police work.
Exactly. That's the basics of what I think needs to be investigated. Just because you do find somebody with 3 guns or extra weed, do you have to fucking put him in on the charges straight away, or can you see who he goes talks to? Find
Yes.
different avenues, shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. Find the bigger picture rather than just the one person.
I'm very much
pump and dump, more like keep on pumping.
The good pump and dump here and there is okay, as long as it's somebody you hate just to piss them off. That's okay. But yeah, mainly
if
more
it's
investigative.
A small fry,
shit.
short. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. That's okay. We're on a similar page. My one concern, and I had an example of this kind of prop up earlier today. My only concern is I'm going to be rather transparent here. I don't want to beat around the bush. The current legal system that we have in Los Santos, we have officers that simply don't understand some of the basics. And I mean, those have even been around for a while, especially during the shift that I operate, which is 11 a.m. till about the time Bass wakes up. Sometimes, let's just say, people like to big dick and question things and show their ignorance towards the law. My worry is if investigations get compromised by ignorance.
And a higher ranking officer who he's got no idea what's going on.
Yes.
Well, that's why I wanted to be a part of the state police. That's what me and you were here for. We're the ones that will be helping you run the department. So we'd put you in as sergeant or something as a trooper, and just in general, I think people will start to respect you more. And if there is an issue with certain command trying to outweigh you in investigative tasks, then we will step in because we'll be a part of that unit ourselves, if that makes sense. But you'll technically run it, but we'll be there as the
We're your own chain of command, basically. I was trying to say.
Yeah, we're there to put people in line if we need to. So you'll be working for us, not for them.
Okay. So just a few more questions. I generally like to aim for plea deals. If the crime, if I believe it's a building block to a bigger case, or we do not have the investigative prosecutorial resources, is this is how we've gotten actually. I think I myself have written about 20 plea. No, actually more than that. Maybe between 20 and 30 plea deals within the last year, including that the Hydra, one where we got I think 12 pleas out of Chang and Hydra, saving us both resources, investigative time. In other words, trial is not necessarily the objective, but rather justice based on the
Yeah.
resources we have.
And
Is
end of
that
the
is
day,
that something
no, that's fine. I don't give a fuck if people are getting prosecuted. Do it whichever way you want. The quicker the better. It's all fine with me. Whatever happens. Like I said, as long as the mentality's there to do in-depth investigations, that's the aim.
I also sometimes will let people
buddy.
go if think that there's a
doing?
bigger
I'm gonna give Dad some cuddles.
thing.
Come here, mate.
That if there's a bigger set of charges, I don't mind letting people go
buddy.
as long as it's not
Penis.
detrimental. We
Yeah,
have
like
60
I said,
days to press charges. I don't like flimsy charges.
Exactly. If you like I said, if you find someone with weed and shit, you can just play it off and do whatever it takes. That's the entire idea. You will have control to do whatever you want. Doesn't matter if you release people. As long as the end thought is more investigative things will come from it. That's what we want to do. If you need to do that, do it.
I would ideally like to start small,
Hey, buddy.
so that the vision can be imparted on the new folks.
Oh yeah,
So
100%.
things don't get out of hand. You end up with like 15 people. They start doing their own thing. Now all of a sudden I'm playing babysitter instead of driving a direction.
So what I'd suggest is try to get this is what I've done for most of the certs so far, and I haven't really had complaints coming back from them, is have one or two people in each shift that are sort of the real ones you trust, and then also all these people will come through me too. So everybody that gets added to any cert still has to go through me to be approved, but that's how I've been approving them. So if you get one or two in each zone, that's perfect. Get them trained up, and then use them to train one or two people afterwards. So there's less work you have to do. You can get back to investigating and do your do what you're good at.
Hell yeah.
Because like I said, I don't want you to be worried about doing command shit like you're in when you're in high command and shit like that. Like you were good at it, but I feel like doing investigative things is what we really need to get tied up on. So.
Absolutely. Look, I'm here to do whatever is going to help the city. So wherever you need me, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Well, you want
And if
to?
this is it, I'm fucking down.
This is good.
Yeah. Well, go get your trooper outfit on. We can go do that shit now.
So am I a sergeant trooper? Am I understanding this correctly?
Yeah, we'll throw you a sergeant. I think the only one there right now is what's his name, Moulton,
Lance.
right?
Yeah. Should you talk to Libby and Dark first, Brian?
Yeah, so go get changed and then send him an email and go say, yeah, listen, I got a better opportunity. Go fuck yourself or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Be polite, Ryan. I'm joking.
Oh, wait. What do I got here in my pocket? 1 second.
Oh, look at this. Dan, you look fat in that vest. Reminds me of old Brian.
You should change the hair. You should
Let
probably
me,
change the hair.
you know what? I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm sure you can look better than that. Jesus Christ, I had a flashback from when he was fat.